My name is Belinda Barclay-White. I'm a radiologist who specializes in breast imaging. I'm owner and medical director of Arizona Breastnet, and I'm here to talk to you about a very exciting new therapy for small early-stage breast cancers called cryotherapy. So cryo, freezing, and ablation, removing or killing. So cryoablation of a breast cancer is freezing the breast cancer to death, basically. So in Phoenix, Breastnet is the only facility treating small, less than 1 centimeter, low-grade, slow-growing cancers that can be seen on ultrasound. We started screening in this country about 50 years ago, and we became really good at it over the last 50 years, and we've been finding smaller and smaller tumors, like 5-millimeter tumors. And we're still treating those tumors the same way. So in my mind, as someone who's dedicated my life to finding smaller and smaller breast cancers with a combination of mammography, ultrasound, and now even MRI, I find that very disquieting that we're still treating them the same way. So that's why I'm so excited about this procedure, because finding the cancer is one thing, and telling the patient she has cancer is one thing, but her next greatest fear is the treatment and what's going to come down the road. And now we have this minimally invasive way of treating these cancers, which she can understand. She's just had a needle biopsy of the breast under ultrasound guidance. It's the same procedure, except we're freezing and it takes a little bit longer, 27 minutes, right? So we've taken the fear away. And I'm excited about that, partly because a lot of women don't screen because they don't want to know. They're so frightened of the therapy. They've watched relatives and friends go through these massive therapies for small cancers. And there's a part of them that says, I don't think I want to know because I don't want to go through that. So if we take that fear away, which this is eventually going to do, apart from being a very safe procedure, we're not damaging any other organs or creating problems with anesthesia or anything like that, there are actually no side effects. So we can put a probe through your cancer, we treat the cancer. The worst scenario is that it comes back. Either we didn't get the whole thing, or there was a cell left and it starts to come back. We can either treat that again with cryotherapy, or we can surgically remove it. So you're still ahead of where you would have been if we hadn't had cryotherapy in the first place. But certainly that isn't the experience. We're finding with cryotherapy that the incidence of tumors coming back is less than with surgery. Also, because we're putting that probe right through the middle of the cancer and creating a concentric 3D ice ball, we know we've got all the margins of the cancer. Whereas when a surgeon goes in and removes a cancer, they remove tissue around, trying to keep the cancer in the middle intact. So they don't actually know for sure where these cancers are if they're very tiny and they can't feel them. So there's more of a risk of there being tumor on margin, which means they would have to go back in surgically and re-excise that. In order to be a candidate for the Tumors trial or this form of treatment, we have to find the tumor small. And no one is questioning that the way to do that is by screening, with mammograms, depending on your breast density, maybe breast ultrasound, and depending on your risk history, maybe MRI of the breast. If we find it small, then we have this option, in addition to the traditional options, which are lumpectomy and radiation, or mastectomy. So if you have been recently diagnosed with a low-grade cancer that's smaller than 1 centimeter, you may well qualify for this trial. It's called the Tumors trial. So please contact us via my website or the telephone number on the website, and my staff will shepherd you through the process and make this as easy as possible for you.